Hello, very warm welcome. Let's talk number 4, Lando Norris. A guy who I don't actually talk about that much on the channel. Not done a lot of Lando Norris videos. I did it when he got COVID during the off season, but he has had a fantastic start to the season in 2021. Lando Norris has improved. There's a good environment at McLaren. Was a great environment with Carlos Sainz. Now Ricciardo's come in. Ricciardo's done well in qualifying. Lando's had the edge in the races as he lies fourth in the championship with 41 points, and he obviously got the podium at Imola when Daniel Ricciardo played the team game. Now, my thoughts on Lando Norris. He's a good driver. We should get behind him because he's from the UK. But I always said I do feel George Russell is a better driver. But obviously, his reward was the worst car on the grid. So Lando Norris currently lies fourth in the 2021 season with one podium. He had a podium at Austria in 2020. Imola podium 2021. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, already he's lying fourth in the champion. 42 races already. First race in 2019 Australia. Now, Lando Norris is seen as a funny man, a banter man in the paddock. But the one thing I like about Norris, and this is how it comes across this season, is he's focused a lot more on his driving rather than messing around, if you want to say. I mean, it's good to have a laugh, but at the end of his career, he wants to be known as an F1 world champion. He doesn't want to be known as, the guy who was a meme driver and a banter driver. He is a very quick driver. He's a very good driver, very aggressive on lap one. But, of course, come the end of his career, he wants to be remembered for being a world champion. Some people don't like that all the F1 drivers are pally and mates. I don't mind it. I think it brings a bit of humour to the paddock. I thought him and Carlos Sainz were absolutely gold as teammates. And as a McLaren fan, I have to say Lando Norris coming into the team brought a good environment. It was toxic with a Honda engine regime, Alonso Button, Alonso Van Dorn. Norris came in, Sainz, good environment. Seidel and Zach Brown deserve a huge shout out. Huge shout out. They're pushing this team back to where it belongs. The Woking based outfit surely have to win a race. I mean, they're getting closer. Of course, Mercedes and Red Bull are still better, but they've been close. I mean, Carlos Sainz got second at Monza. Lando Norris was very quick at Imola. I mean, he could have had second if Hamilton wasn't passing everyone. And yeah, I just hope McLaren, nothing will make me more happier than for McLaren to win again. Honestly, I might be a Lewis Hamilton fan, but McLaren are my team. And honestly, I would love nothing more for McLaren to win again. They've not won a race since 2012 Brazil with Jenson Button. I mean, that's madness. It's almost coming up to like 10 years. Like that's mind-boggling for a team like McLaren. That is outstanding statistic, to be fair. Williams are going through a similar pattern, but I would say McLaren are on the right track. Let's hope they can dominate after the rule changes, because I want McLaren back. But yeah, I've not talked about Lando Norris much on the channel. I mean, he's a very good driver. He's improved a lot this season. Seems to be taking his driving more seriously. Yeah, he's had 2 F1 podiums. One at Austria, one at Imola, and probably many more to come. But the main thing I want to see happen is McLaren win again. That whether it's Daniel Ricciardo, who is a proven winner, or whether Norris wins the first race. But yeah, I do stand by that. I like Lando Norris. He's a good driver. He's good for the UK. Comes across as like good sense of humour. But yeah, I do believe George Russell is better, but Russell has never been given an opportunity yet. So comment down below, how good do you think Norris is? Is Norris a future world champion? I'm still on the fence with that one. If McLaren can get their act together, you never know. But yeah, I'm loving McLaren. Like, they've gone from the lows, the absolute lows. Didn't they get like ninth in the constructors? And they're improving every year. They got fourth in the constructors. Last year they got third. There's a good team environment now. It's not toxic like it used to be. Famous GP2 engine. The engine feels good, much slower than before. Amazing. There's no toxic environment. Daniel Ricciardo needs to get to grips with the McLaren now, because he's doing well in qualifying, Daniel Ricciardo, but struggling in the races. But saying that, he did have a great race at Spain. Yeah, and we saw this at Renault with Daniel Ricciardo. It took him quite a while to get up to speed and grips. Ricciardo, Norris, it's a great team lineup. Let's hope. If we get a crazy race in 2021, let's hope McLaren can be there to capitalise. I mean, if Racing Point can win a race last season in a crazy race, there's no reason why McLaren can't, with the Mercedes engine as well now. So yeah, comment down below your thoughts on Lando Norris. Would love to know. How highly do you rate him? Is he a future world champion? I mean, it's kind of sad for George. He wins the F2 title and his rewards the worst car on the grid, where Albon and Norris, a guy who George beat, he gets the worst seat and Norris and Albon get better seats. It's crazy.